Doesn't help that the abbot has tightened restrictions on the forest and more townsfolk trying to sneak around. I remember my days of sneaking around through windows. What do you mean, what have you noticed? I remember my days of sneaking. Veronica and Brigitte took a midnight dip by the waterfall the other night. They've been swimming out there for years. Now everyone's getting clever, trying to stay out of the abbot's eye. He's a formidable man. Rightly so, he's an ass. He's a formidable man. I didn't see much of the town commons during Otto's speech. Weren't you standing with the peasants? Well, their cause doesn't really affect me, does it? I was worried that I was worried anyone about soldiers rushing in here, but the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset, but I've been doing fine out here with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. You could still support them. I see. Ah, well, enough of that. Thanks for stopping by, Master Mona. Until later, Smokey. Until then. More dirt on Father Guy. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. Who can we eat with? Andreas? God damn it, who can we eat with? Klaus? Let's check in with Eva, I guess. Oh, Andreas. I'm so sorry, Eva. I knew something like this would happen. He believed in what he was doing. I know he was doing the right thing, but Andreas, I was so scared. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm sure your family will help you. We'll get through this, all of us. It's hard to deal with a death that's so sudden. It's hard to deal with a death that's so sudden. I don't remember my mother. She was gone before I ever knew her. And now what? He's never going to know his father. I'm sorry, Andreas. I'm just so tired. When's the last time you ate something, Eva? Oh, I'm not sure. I should eat something, for God's sake. Would you mind sitting with me? Of course. Thank you for coming. It's not easy being alone right now. Shut up, child. Yes, I know you're here, little boy. We're happy to keep you company. Certainly some of the other women could come visit you. We'll eat our sorrow together. Let's eat... No, let's not... no, we're happy to keep you company, Eva. Thank you, Andreas. I know you have your own problems to deal with. Please, sit. Sit down, Caspar. I'm sorry, I'm just used to my father or Otto praying. It's alright, Eva. Would you like me to pray? If you wouldn't mind. Bless us, O Lord, for these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Protect Eva and Ots in these trying times. Receive Otto's soul into your kingdom. Help me, Caspar, Otto's killer. Watch over everyone interesting. Receive Otto's soul into your kingdom. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. 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 Thank you for doing this, and for trying to find Otto's killer. I know my father and the others, they forced you into it, but I appreciate it. Otto was a good man, Eva. You deserve to see his killer brought to justice. I like that one. I can't let the brothers suffer at the hands of a mob for your husband's death, especially when the abbot's innocent. I need to do what I can to prevent Peter from inciting more violence. The Lord will administer justice on Judgment Day. There is no reason to wait on him. Otto was a good man. Otto was a good friend as well. He always spoke highly of you. I'm glad you feel the same way. Eva, may I ask you something about Otto? I know it's hard. I have a limited time to figure it out, you know. I know it's hard. Is it? It is. I need to help if I can. Cabbage and bread pottage. Sounds okay. Who do you think may have cause to kill Otto? The abbot, of course. But there were others in the town who resented Otto for what he was doing. They must have hit it well, because it seemed like everyone around here supported him. Most people support him, but it bothered my father that it took the inheritance and forest laws to get Otto on our side. The peasants have been dealing with the abbot's taxes and property schemes for years. You remember what happened to Attilia Camperin's farm? She and her husband worked that land for years. She'd been reduced to little more than a beggar, working for the church she hates. But surely that didn't affect you after you married Otto. The tax restrictions apply to everyone equally in taxing, don't they? Yeah. Just because they apply to everyone doesn't mean we're all affected by it equally. The peasants bear a heavier burden, especially when they aren't allowed to pay their taxes with crops. And the families around here used to depend on the forest for fish, for firewood, and for grazing their pigs. You can't say that somebody like Dr. Stoltz or even Klaus is affected by the same way as my family or the Bowers. There had to be some people who were unsympathetic, like Leonhard. Of course, but no one hates the peasants the way he does. I can't think of anyone else who spoke out against Otto. We managed to convince most of the townsfolk that the peasants' cause was right. If anyone harboured resentment about it, they kept quiet about it. Do you think Otto was taking things too far? Surely there was some opposition internally. Do you think Otto was taking things too far? I don't think so. He believed that the peasants' cause was just, but talking wasn't accomplishing anything. He needed something extreme to shake the abbot up. He thought St. John's Eve was one way to do it. It may be hard to believe with what's happened now, but Otto never wanted violence. Sorry, I don't think I can talk much more about this. I just want it over with. Of course, Eva, thank you for your help. Of course, Eva, thank you for your help. Mistress Eva, are you feeling well? You've barely eaten anything. I don't have much of an appetite, but I'll be alright. I'll eat a bit, for Ox's sake. Thank you, Caspar. What about you, Andreas? I'm sure you weren't expecting this to interrupt your trip home. No, the visit was pleasant until then. It was nice to see Tassing again, Cassau again. I have mixed feelings about returning to Nuremberg. Things are difficult. I'm glad. Nothing good waits me in Nuremberg. Just an unhappy wife and a commission I don't want to complete. Mixed feelings. I have a huge commission waiting for me and I have no interest in doing it. No interest in art, to be honest. What do you mean? You always seem to love painting. When I saw your masterpiece just before you left, I think it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. What's happened to you in the last 7 years? My skills increased, my wealth and my fame increased. Even so, nothing I make is of any importance. Success happened. I made art for nobles, merchants and bankers whose only interest is vainglory. Vainglory? I lost touch with something, Eva. I don't even know why I do this anymore. I lost touch with something. It sounds like you need to make something new, something for different people. You have a talent that could reach more people than you know, Andreas. Do you really think that? What do you mean? Nonsense. Venice, Paris, London, Krakow. I already know everyone rich enough to afford art in every market. Well, what do you mean? Think about Klaus. When a peasant up here in the mountains can afford the books he prints and sells, the words and images in the books can help us understand places and things and ideas that we will never be able to see for ourselves. It may not matter to all of us, but to some of us it does. It matters to me. So if you want to make art that matters, make it about something important. Make it for someone who cares. Maybe you're right. I wish it was that easy, I would do. Maybe you're right. Oh no, it's feeding time. Of course. Thank you for the visit, both of you. It helps. Think about what I said, Andreas. You don't need to be unhappy. I will. Thank you. And thank you for trying to find justice for Otto. God bless you. Oh, that was lunchtime. Ah, we still have time to go through the forest. Wrong button. 5 hours remain. He's not going to speak to us, is he? No. Bridgeter? No. We're not going to get anywhere with them now. We can't get into the house. If I go and see the sisters about Adok, Adok may have to die. I don't think I can save him. Ready to see where this goes, Master? Let's get going. Oh, wow! What are these buildings? Where is this place? It's some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. Look, Master Andreas, the flowers. Ah, finally. Maybe we will find something useful after all. Let's look around. A Roman depiction of a nymph, and there's an inscription beneath, probably a dedication. The Romans believed that keeping the nymph of the spring happy would ensure their water stayed fresh. To Tassia, nymph of the springs, prefect of Ratium, has paid his vow willingly, deservedly, in the consulship of Anaeus and Cletus? So this is where he's been drawing. I didn't expect to see any Latin inside the aqueduct. Antiquus set these stones. Iola's fucked. Iola's knew I'd have a good time. This Latin is carved sloppily into the stone. That's odd. We work, and the prefect gets paid. Jupiter, may he be paid justly. This sounds what the peasants are saying. If the Romans struggled under harsh restrictions and taxes, we haven't come so far after all. A lot of these flowers are growing here. Another inscription. It's still in good shape. To the nymph Tassia, Julia Metella gave 3 denarii willingly, deserved. The lettering is worn by time, but it's still legible. Sextus to Tassia. Since she signified and preserved me, I promised her 6 denarii. This plaque is used to represent my vow. Can we go any further? No. This looks like a Roman curse. Lucius sold me bad bread, let his teeth rot like his wheat. Now it's time to find the suit. Is that what it looks like, Master Andreas? Yes, the costume the killer was wearing when he ran past us. So much for us finding it in the home of the killer. Well, perhaps there's a clue inside. and Florian examine the coat of Baron Rothergal, I have you, Master Andreas. Casper, go get help. I won't let you fall. It's not a long drop, just get someone to bring a rope. I can't abandon you, Master. Casper, go get help, bring me a rope. Bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. Bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. I suppose that is true. Oh. Casper. You alright, dear boy? Well, we're all wet, but I don't think I hurt anything. I guess this wasn't really that long of a fall. The important thing is you weren't hurt. Let's focus on getting out of it. Yes, that's what I said. That's why I wanted you to get a rope. The important thing is you weren't hurt. That will be remembered. Of course, Master. I wish we had a little more light down here. I can't see a thing. Can you? I'm going to have a look around and see if I can find a way out. Oh, you smart boy. On a wet stick so it doesn't burn too quickly as well. The water is murky. I can't see the bottom. Can't see shit in here. Does this work? Why, Casper, you clever boy. I must admit, I'm impressed. I just remembered how flammable these brush rags are. Why were you carrying around the flint and steel? Well, you never know when you might need some fire. Of course, clearly true. Quite erat demonstradum. Thus it has been demonstrated. What is this place? A cistern. We must collect water from the spring to feed it into the aqueduct. The aqueduct in the meadow? I suppose so. Then all we need to do is follow it back. Perhaps. I want to have a look at the wall. I do like the animation in this game. Lower aqueduct. What are we going to see? It looks like the tunnel collapsed here, Master. Must lead toward the town. Looks like there's a gap. Do you want me to try and squeeze through? Absolutely not. It's too dangerous. I don't know. It seems risky. Yes, I'd like to know what's on the other side. I wanted to go the other way too. I don't know. It seems risky. I can do it, Master Andreas. Alright, but be careful. I'm sorry, I don't want anything to happen. Alright, but be careful. Of course, Master. I'll be right back. No, just give me the torch. Oh god, something bad's gonna happen. I keep thinking something bad's gonna happen. We've gone longer than I expected. Are you alright, Casper? I think so. What did you find? I don't know, it was very dark and I felt strange. It's not a way out. Alright, we'll just have to keep looking. What do you mean you felt strange? Like I wasn't supposed to be there. And it smelled strange, like something old. It's a good thing you came out. Well, that is very old, Casper. Of course, Master Andreas. There's something there. It's very jaunty music as well. They wouldn't have this extra bit if there wasn't something here. Right, that's the way out. So let's check this other place. Unknown. More ruins. Where do you think it goes? Well, it goes up, so it probably leads out. I don't think I can squeeze through that gap. Need to find something to move the rocks. Something to give us leverage. Wait. Huh? Never mind. Let's find a way out of here. Are we able to escape through all this heavy rubble? I need to find something to get leverage on the rocks. So maybe that is the exit. Can you not take the torch, like go backwards and take the torch through the hole? Jump across. I'm going back because I want to see if we can do anything else with the first hole. I do like his music as well. I don't think we can. Nope, that was a complete and utter waste. I don't know why he didn't take the torch with him. Guess we jump across. Huzzah! Upper Aqueduct Convent. Unknown. Let's have a little scout. Upper Aqueduct Crypt? Well, I want to go to the crypt. That's a big grate. Maybe we can get out that way. It's too high for either of us to reach. Come on my shoulders and see if you can push it out of the way. Don't put that down. Don't walk into it. Oh no. It looks like a kitchen. The Abbey kitchen. What else is up here? I don't think so. It's big enough. It's big though, of course. We must be under the convent. Do you see any of the nuns? No. Hello? Nothing. Where could they be? I doubt the sisters loiter in the kitchen all day long. Can you lift the grate off? There's something heavy above me. I can only lift it a little, but I don't think I can squeeze through. I might be able to reach... Yes? I got a fire poker. Excellent, we use it to move the rocks and get out. Might come in handy. Hold on to it for now. Of course, master. We need something metal to leverage the rocks, so that's good. That looked like the... I mean, he said it must be the Abbey, but it looked like the baker kitchen. Or maybe the miller? So this is to the crypt, right? That's a dead end. Is this a door? It appears so. A strange one. Where does it go? I'll try to nudge it. can't. It must have been built much more recently than the rest of the aqueduct. It's like another secret entrance into the abbey. Another? When I was investigating the Baron's death, I found a secret entrance from the abbey's library to the crypt. Could the abbot use this door to escape? Escape to where? We can't even find our way out. That's a fair point. It's possible the abbot doesn't know it was here. What's that sound, Master? Snoring? Is someone sleeping on the other side of the door? My shoving isn't waking them up. They're either dead drunk or knocked out. What should we do, Master? Well, we've already got the poker from the common kitchen. We should try and get the stones and try to get out. Oh, of course. But who is that? We were in the crypt last night. We were in the crypt last night, right? We can get the abbot out, though. The abbot and the monks. That should maybe be first option. Jump across. Could we not just lower ourselves? Mind you, it is quite tall. He said there's something odd and he felt strange. I want to know if we can use the fire poker to remove these rocks. No, we can't. God damn it. I want to know what's behind there. Right, it's time to do some manual labour. Try using the fire poker from the kitchen to shift the rocks on the way out. Wait, I still hear something. Leonard, you shouldn't come here during the day. I had to. Farmers are out for blood. And... did you fail to notice the soldiers wandering around the town? When the fighting starts, we need to be indoors. You know that's not why I'm here. Then quit wasting my time and get to the point. Don't play stupid. You both wanted Otto gone. Now he is. I didn't kill him. Did you? Why would you ask me such a thing? Because of the note, you stupid cow. Because of the note that sent you into hysterics. Because you've behaved like a woman who committed a murder and is afraid of being caught. How could you stop. Doesn't matter, I don't care for you if you did. Oh, didn't. He's dead. The idiot peasants can beat the ground with their pitchforks and nothing will come of it. What about the artist, Andreas? He won't be a problem. We went hunting earlier and I suggested he look at Martin Bauer for the murder. Have you done anything to raise Andreas' suspicions? I don't think so. Good, then just wait. Time will run out for Peter and the rest of his worthless kind. By evening the Duke's men will overrun the town. The farmers don't stand a chance. The abbot will stay in power. Pilgrims will keep coming to the shrine and staying in your inn. Yes, good. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Be quiet, go home, and don't come here again unless it's for a quick fuck. If you want comfort, talk to your fat husband. Don't bother me with your hysteria. Of course, I'm sorry. Ha-ha! I'm glad we're finally out there, Master. What a strange adventure. Do you think Mistress Hannah could have killed Otto? She's only been pretending to care about the town's safety. She's only concerned with the shrine staying open. Why would that make her want to kill Otto? If the peasants overthrew the abbot, they might loot or destroy the shrine. Without the hand of St. Moritz, there's not much reason for pilgrims to travel to Curacao. There'd hardly be any visitors to the Golden Hand. Exactly. Now we know Hannah has motive, it's possible she'd kill to protect her family's end. We need to talk to Nico and Killian to see how committed she was. But first, let's go back to the Golden Hand and clean up. People will get suspicious if we walk around town like this. Good idea, Master. Everyone will be waiting to hear my evidence now. I'd best head in town and prepare to name a suspect. We need to speak to Hannah.